I can't imagine. Totally screwed up. Hi, guys. I overslept. So sorry. Ooh. Hi, guys. Oops. I overslept. Oops, 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 oops. So sorry. Ooh. Oops. Hi, Denise. Hi, Jill. Hi, Ann. Oh, it's me. I was going to say hi to Ann. Hi, Jenny. Is that everybody? Oh, dear me. Oh, boy. No, I'm not having any messages. Uh, Come on. How is everybody this morning? I hope they're well. Come on. It's not giving me my chat. I guess, yeah. Well, what happened was I woke up around 5-ish, right? And then went back to sleep. And I shouldn't have done that. And then I woke up. I was having a dream. I never have dreams. Oh, I don't remember dreams. Fighting about somebody how they were putting the screen in wrong. I have no idea what that meant, but they were putting the screen in wrong. So I was fighting with some worker. And then I woke up. So I'm here. And I can't get my thingy to work, but that's okay. It's not working. Come on. All right, that's good enough time. Oh, let me just sit down for a second. Ugh. I know it's a little early for you folks too, I think. Oh, well, you can see I have finished the masterpiece, I think. Oh, okay. But this princess slept until 4. Whoops. Yeah, I finished it. Yeah, it's yeah. There's a couple of more things I want to add, but you get to a point where you really need to stop. I have a problem with, let's see, this, that, this stuff over out of the way. So that's okay. That's the end of it there. But I've got nothing down here, and I don't know what to do here. It's kind of like it's hi Kimchi. I have I drew a couple of little flowers and I have some die cut stuff that I could do, like make leaves and stuff and put like foliage down here. Like so, kind of cut it, cut that maybe. I got little leaves, I mean little flowers, like so. But I don't know whether that's too much or not. And then I drew a bird. You can't see the bird. Boy, you can't get this sucker in the hole. There's the bird. And there's an airplane. Hmm. There's an airplane. And there's a little bird there. And I drew a little girl over here playing with a kitten. See her there? And then I thought I can show you what I drew. How about a pigeon? Some pigeons kind of pecking around down here. There's always pigeons in cities. So I drew a couple of pigeons. This pigeon is better than that pigeon, so I'll probably cut that pigeon out. But you can't have one pigeon. You know what I mean? You've got to have a bunch of pigeons. So anyway, this is my dilemma. It just, I can't seem to do, yeah. So I have to think about that. I don't know what to do about this area down here. So I'm gonna put it aside for now. Gonna cut this pigeon out because this pigeon I'm gonna keep no matter what. And then what do I do with these things? Again, I was using this little book that I bought years ago. I love this little book on how to draw almost everything. And it's got a step-by-step thing on drawing pigeons. And that's what I followed. Somewhere in here. They got dinosaurs. Yeah, here. So there's a step-by-step thing on how to draw pigeons. And that's what I used. I used their step-by-step. I even put an owl. There's an owl in the tree here. There's a pigeon thing in here. I mean, I could do chickens, but that would be weird, huh? Now here's the pig. No, that's a magpie. Well, there are pigeons in here. I guarantee you. But that would be kind of funny, huh? If you had. Well, no, here's the pigeon up here. Here's the step by step to draw the pigeon. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Are you up, or are you just waking up? Are you up enough to come on, or would you like to come on? But that's my pigeons. That's another little bird, though. I don't want to save that bird too. Let me just take the pigeon. Where I almost cut the. Okay, let me just cut out this pigeon because he came out pretty good. Let's see, I can't see what people are saying. All right. Yeah, I'm tired. And it's still raining and blowing stormy out, which is wonderful. I was a little nervous, when they put this new roof on and I had all those other issues. We hadn't had any substantial rain until the last couple of days. So there's no way of knowing whether I was going to have issues with the new roof or leaks or anything like, leaks or stuff. Oh, it's Riley. I'm sorry, I can't see Riley. Oh my God, I thought it was Michelle. It's my eyes. Riley, yes. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my God, $105, but you get free shipping. Oh my Lord. Wow. I take it must not be a new edition. It must be like a collector's item. Huh, I think it's more than inflation. Was it a first edition? Is it signed by the autograph? What makes it? I bet 1974. Well. That makes it pretty, yeah, definitely vintage. But that's cool that you saw it there. And it was on how to draw kangaroos. That's cool. That's very cool. Very Australian. I wonder what would be the comparable for us in America. We don't have anything like a kangaroo. Nothing that exotic. How to draw, let's see, a wolf? Like, maybe. Trying to think of the animals in the wild we have here. Coyotes? How to draw a coyote? These little sheets here are. If I glue this pigeon down, I can, you know what I'm going to do? I'll probably just draw the feet. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Like the antenna. But anyway. So there's the pigeon. Right? I kind of like the pigeon. I think maybe 3 of them eating some seed or something. I don't know. Probably people are probably so tired of this. Oh yeah, on eBay. Well, I'm assuming they have eBay in Australia, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I really like that pigeon. But you know what I really need to do? I can do these. I have to make my son a birthday card. So that's what we're going to do. Because his birthday's the 16th. So I'm going to get out the stuff that I'm going to use to make a birthday card. And we're going to take this away. Take these pieces away. But these figures here, this lady here, that came out of that book. This little girl and kitten came out of that book. This mailman came out of that book. The plane came out of that book. The bird and the little bear on the scooter came out of that book. I just like that cartoony style. And if I do another one of these, I'm going to go to that and just do all of their peoples. See, this is this is the substrate for this. See? So conceivably, there could be 1, 2, 3 more scenes like, this. And I showed you the Venice one that I'd like to try. Oops. And there's another book I have. Hi, Frida. Yeah, we're weirdos, all right. Um, this book is really, really cool. I've had it for years. It's called Cut Paper Pictures. And that's what this is. And she cuts paper, but she's got how to do all sorts of flowers out of cut paper, construction paper. I've done many of these. She even includes paper that you can use. But look, looky here. Look at this. A dog park. Wouldn't that be cool? So I could do a dog park on one of those sheets. With another building. Same concept, a little bit more stylized. Right, so there's people. We got flowers. Things around the house. Here's a cityscape, but nothing like the one we just did. I love that house with the snow. Isn't that pretty? Just cut construction paper. Types of houses. These are much more sophisticated than the ones I just did, but that doesn't mean I couldn't. Look at this. This is a cottage on a cliff, the Scottish Highlands from a photograph. You could do a national park. This would be really simple. This is the Pacific Coast for our California people. Ratatouille, gardening. This house, I love this house. That I could make big enough to do on the other thing. Thank you, thank you. What I wanted was a picture of my son's house. They have a house in Cape Cod, and I want a picture of it this way, so I could do their house in this style. You got butterflies, but there was another one here that I wanted to. Oh, this scene, the Seaside Sound. I could do that, and we have all these little sailboats. So anyway, like this, that would work good, and this would work good. So there's plenty of ones I could do. And this one, park scenes, just do a whole park. So I've got plenty of mountain scenes. And that's how she shows you to do that little cliff thing. Nature scenes. So I would, if I do more of these, um, I'm going to use this book as the reference. You've bought things already? Oh, I'm sorry. I've got a lot of stuff. So this is totally different from this stuff, right? Totally different. But it's the same in that it's cut out paper. It's just cut out paper. That's all it is paper. Glued down. Whoops, she left her little ear. I gotta glue her ear down. And she even, in the back of this book, she even gives you a whole bunch of papers. I mean, a whole bunch. Look at that you can use. Pattern papers that you can take out of the book and use. And I know it's on Amazon. I don't know what I paid for it. I actually had two of them and I ended up giving one away. So I got that out of my library, so to speak. All right, birthday card. All right, let me see. Let me put this over here. Let's put it up so I can see it. And I have that stuff over here from the birthday card stuff. I think I have. I also saw, oh wow, I took a sick day today. Oh, um, so your whole vacation you were sick. I'm sorry. That's a bummer. Wow, that was really awful. Okay. I had some stuff put aside for his car. Do you think I know where it is? No. Should we check this? I was going to get up early. Huh. Well, I should have got up when I first woke up, right? Going to get up early, and I was going to come in here, and I was going to try to figure out how to get on Restream because I'm running out of StreamYard hours. I read up on StreamYard, Restream rather, which is what Di and Pam use. It seems to be very straightforward. They have a paid plan also, but their free plan, couldn't find out how many hours the free plan gives you, but you can have up to 6 participants. I didn't see where it said how many hours you have. StreamYard is pretty generous. They give you 20 hours a month. But as you know, I've been streaming much more than I normally would. And they're about ready to pull the plug on me. And I don't really want to pay for it because it's very expensive. And Emirate themselves are the enablers. Uh-huh. Oh, influencers, isn't that the in word, influencers? Okay. I had a plan for his birthday card, but I have to find the thing is let's see here. Stick those down here. Okay. Envelope. Nice set envelope and paper. I don't know where I got them. Is Di here? Hi, Di. Do you want should I put the link in the today? I can put the link where I put it the other day. Why don't I do that? Where did I put it the other day? Oh, I put it in the TGIF. No, it's not TGIF. If you want to, let me see. Click this button. It brings up that link. I can copy it. Copied. And then I can go over to, oh, okay. All righty. Understand. I had bridge last night. We played a little bit later than we normally do. Well, Wednesday nights are bridge lessons. So I couldn't find my bone folder. I don't know. Now, the cards that I've been making recently, what I've been doing is I cut out an area like so, and then I make a little tiny seam that goes in here behind, and then I add some uh, dimensional tabs to bring things out. I've done like little little village scenes, like I've done. That's a big scene. Oh, I did one for my grandson, and it had a hockey player and stuff like that. The guy was reading. Oh my gosh! So, in this folder, I have all the little houses for cards, ticky tacky and little houses. I cut out all little windows, and because I had a whole bunch from the other thing I just got done doing, and little pieces of paper. So, but for him, I don't know what to do. Oh, look, I made this little thing to keep all the scraps in. How clever of me. Sometimes I surprise myself. Look, I got all these little scraps and windows. Okay, all right. Let's see. Okay. All right. I have to find, I cut out some things for this card, but I don't know whether I'm going to find them or not. So hang on there a second, please. I'm going to be over here because everything gets thrown on his table. Mm, well, that's one thing. It's not the one I wanted, though. What would I have done with those? What would I have done with all of those when I was cleaning them up and stacking the great stack? You know, when you start stacking stuff, putting it in piles, get out of your way. So I got one pile here, and I'm moving that pile over here, and I just hope that it's not in this pile. Very well be. Not in that pile. I don't think it could be in this pile. This is the pile I just worked on. Here's the Venice picture. I don't want to lose the Venice picture, but I want to do the Venice picture. I really do. That's not it either. No, it makes no sense. It doesn't mean anything, right? Does it have to make sense where we put things, Dolly? Doesn't have to make sense. We know that. Where you think stuff should be, it's not. Not there. Not there. That's too there. And I had specifically put all the stuff aside for his birthday card, knowing that I would be making it in the future, because his birthday is April 16th. Dumbass. Dumbass, dumbass, dumbass. Well, there's always another way around things, right? Okay. Alrighty, I'm back. One other place. I can't wait I cannot wait to start journaling in this monster. It's gonna be so much fun. Okay. All right. All right. What I'm looking for is a bunch of little bears. His nickname is Bear. So I thought I would do like a little woodland scene and have the bear pop out. And I had some little tiny pictures of bears that I've been collecting for quite some time. And they are no more. But I have a bear stamp. So let's do this. Let me cut the hole. I want to feel like it's going to fold this way. So I want to cut the hole from this side. Let me measure the hole. This is kind of measure the hole. I'm going to measure the hole. Hi, Brenda. Good morning. Ooh. Oh, oh. Holy shoot. That's some. Holy man. I'm looking at all of it. No, the pond has gotten substantially bigger. It's come up over its banks. Oh, I'm sorry. I was out of range when I was bear hunting. Like when you were pencil pen hunting the other day. Let's go from here. I'm gonna eyeball it. Yeah, so something like that. And I want it to have rounded corners. That's that's okay. I'll cut that out. If I need it bigger, I can cut it out bigger. Hi, Stephanie. I was gonna tell you guys something, and now I totally forgot. brains. I haven't, I have to, I haven't had my coffee. I'm gonna have to go make coffee, folks. I have no coffee made. I don't know how much longer I can function without coffee. I think this needs a new blade, but yeah. Let me try this one. Maybe this will work. I got one of these, and I can snap that off. I'll get a new blade. I can just go like so. Let's do this. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right in my cell phone. See, hi Kim, I'm so happy. Aw, the book of smelly smells. And it's hilarious, judging by the laughter. Aw, isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? My mother used to read. Can I make the corner? Careful, careful. My mother, it was a Dr. Seuss book, and it was called, and it's out of print now, I think. On Beyond Zebra. It was one of his very first books. I think. And it's called On Beyond Zebra, where he's invented an entirely new alphabet with letters and people and pronunciation that go with it. That's not that good, but I'm not going to worry about it. And there was Miss Fuddly Duddle who walked through the puddles. And oh my God, my mom would read that to me, and we would be laughing, tears coming down off out in our eyes. We would laugh so hard when she would read that to me at bedtime. It's probably not a good time bed story because we were all giggled up. Come on, don't be that way. To trim some of that up anyway. Let's see. Oh, it's a little crooked. That's awesome, right? A little crooked. What's a little crooked among friends? Let's see. Maybe I don't know whether I can get in there. Oh, maybe come this way, maybe. I don't think so. No. Yeah. Oh, maybe this way. Oh, you're just making it worse. Wish I had a pair of those curvy scissors, cuticle scissors. Oh, okay. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. Put it away, Ann. Don't put it down there. Put it away. Hang it. It's got a hook. Hang it right behind you. Don't be a slob. Okay. That's it. That's fair. Now we need something to put behind that. Oh, it's a little messy there. Gotta, gotta, gotta straighten that up. Sorry, folks. I don't know why I'm being so anal. How'd I do that? I got in here like so, right? Let's see. Yeah, that's good. He's not going to notice. He's a man. He's not going to notice at all. So this is going to go behind here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do like this and just draw a thingy. And be careful. And, okay. So that's basically my work area because I can't see it. So let me just draw it out a little bit more. There. Now, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, what do you think about this? And we could draw I have this bear. His nickname is Bear. I don't know that. I think I told you that. So that's what I did tell you that. So I had all these little pictures of bears I was going to use. But I have this stamp because I carved that stamp part of Carved December. So we have the bear. It's going to be a little bit bigger than that, which is fine. But then behind the bear, we could do a woods. And I could draw all of the trees that they have in here and just kind of keep it. No dinosaurs. He did like dinosaurs. It's some all kids go through that dinosaur. Look, you do a whole bunch of different types of trees, draw them, color them, cut them out, stick them in the background, and then have bear pop up in the front. Maybe this color isn't the best color though. Maybe I need well, I can put some green down there, right? Put some green down there so we have a blue sky. We can use that. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't know if we see it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to draw some trees. And I'm going to get the bear stamp out. Let's stamp out bear to see how big bear is going to be. Okay, these are all my Christmas stamps. I carved a zoo at Christmas time one year. Oh, poor grandson. I don't know what I said. Yeah, gotta find the bear. There's the polar bear. There's the sloth, lion, kangaroo, tree, zebra, polar bear, koala bear, okapi, sheep, cat, flamingo. Oh, come on. Can I take the bear out and not put him back? Oh, no. Oh, how disastrous with that. Oh, there's the bear. There's the bear. He's on the other side of the owl. Nice thing about these stamps that you can carve on both sides. The two-sided animals. Oh, he's not going to notice. Well, he's very some, you know what I mean. Maybe your men in your life are, they when they go to look for something, they can find it, and they're very observant. And well, that's my son, though. He's not a grandson. He's a son, an old son. Oh, come on, Aunt, don't be wasting time. Oh, isn't it neat how they all fit in this Timmy box? The man look, yeah. Is that just like a blank stare? Is that the man look? Yeah, we are going on a bear hunt. Yes, yes, we are. Unfortunately, we'll have to use the this bear. He's going to be a little big, but that's okay. He's going to be the star of the show. Ah, yeah, got to try to get a good stamping of the bear though. And I think I just re-inked this. We'll find out, won't we? Oh, you're hiding food? Yeah, why is it men? I guess and I honestly, I hate it when people generalize, so I'll try not to generalize. But in my experience, when men are sent to look for something, they have a tendency not to move anything when looking. Like it might be behind a box. Yes, you might have to move something. It might be behind something in the closet. I don't see it. And then how many of you ever said, if I have to get up and I have to find that, I'm going to whatever with you. Oh my God. How much how rain we had overnight. It was pouring when we left Bridge. I got soaked, and it was cold rain. It was cold rain. Okay, let's see. Yep, we can use that bear. He's going to be the star of the show. Except we got some, but this is it. This is the bear he's going to get. Now he says he has saved every birthday card I've made for him. Hmm. That bear's got a skinny arm. Did I cut off on his own? No. I'm not carving another bear. We're going with this bear. This is the bear. Oh, those poor garbage guys. They're picking up the garbage. I guess they have to. Rain or shine, huh? Those guys don't get out of the garbage trucks anyway. You got garbage men get out of the trucks. Here they don't. They've got big vices that come down and pick up the garbage can and lift it in the back of the truck. They don't get out of the truck. And they don't care when they dump those cans down. They don't care if they knock the cans over. The cans are heavy. They're heavy plastic. They're hard to pick up. I came home from Bridge one morning and about 5 cans on our street had all been placed down so that they fell over. A lot of old people living here would have a horrible time lifting all those cans. I almost took a picture and sent it to Harris Waste Corporation. I didn't. I just picked up the cans on my street. Okay. So this will be relatively easy. I saw another idea for a journal. Uh, oh, your eyes were very audible. Yes, that's true. We can make facial expressions that are very meaningful. Artsy fartsy life is moving, I guess. They're moving their website. But anyway, I got an email on her mailing list. And they have developed a crime, like a detective type crime themed journal kind of stuff. So I'm thinking of printing that out and playing around with those digitals. And I have a whole bunch of Reader's Digest images that Jay was so kind to send me. I think I could incorporate those into that. I had another idea to use those too. Damned if I can't remember what it was. We should write this stuff down. Okay, there's Bear. And he can stick out here. And then behind him will be the forest. What do you think? Oh, I think it's perfect. So I'm going to draw some trees. Let's draw a Japanese cedar. That's a Japanese cedar. Okay, that doesn't look to be too hard to draw. I have a brown pen, but I don't want it real big. I only want it to be about that big. And maybe I'll have a couple that come out, but I want some stuff in the background. So let's draw this here. Give me a ballpark figure as to what I can stay in. All right, so let's do this. This goes all the way up to the top. Can you see me drawing? Hope you don't mind me drawing. I'm not really a really good drawer, but I will give it my best shot. Dark green. That looks like it's going to work. Huh? All right, there's one tree. I think we need another one of those. Here's another tree over here that looks very much like this tree, but it's a little bit more rounded. So let's make one of these. We'll put that over here. Yeah, I'll put it next to it. What the heck? It's got a shorter trunk, and it's got some branches sticking out. So we'll do that. Okay. And this is kind of a little more fluffier. It's not as more rounder like so. And color it in. I wonder if I have another green. Vert grass green. That's going to be lighter, I think. Yeah, it's much lighter. I don't have very many colored pencils, as you can see. That's about it. You know what I have, though? Hmm. Hey, I have Derwent colored pencils. Let's see what that would look like. Let's just see. I'm curious. I don't know. Hi, Casey. Good morning. You have to work early today, too? She's back tomorrow night? She had to deal with bears, too? Probably real bears. See, look at these colors here. Iron green, Ionian green, Hooker's green. Oh, okay. Hunter's green is that green. Beach green. I don't know what that is. Not that real dark green. Iron green. Don't these neat? Let's see what green this is. Muller's green. Mullard green. I don't even think there's certainly enough greens here, huh? Field green. That's too light. This looks like an apple green. That's too light. Ionian green. Light olive. Oak. That does not look like oak. However, let's see. And let's see, brown. How about madder brown or dark chocolate or willow? Amber. I don't see amber here. Amber. It doesn't look like amber, does it? No. All right. Let's Columbia brown. Let's see. This is Sapphire ink. That is a brown. Mm. Baked earth. That's baked earth. That's too light. Madder brown. I don't know about that one. There's enough browns in here, aren't there? That's brown. Willow. Willow. Oh, I like willow. All right, I think that's enough. This is a beautiful set. So let's try. This is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to try this. Let's just see what this is going to look like, okay, folks? Just for fun and games. Use my reach. Ah, could I be lucky? Yeah, could be lucky. Let's use my reach. Ooh, oh boy. Let's see what this is going to look like. Uh, Oops. We're gonna get gives it just a little bit of like a watercolor kind of effect because these are watercolor pencils. I like that. It looks better than just a crayon. Hi, Carol. What do you think? You're the watercolorist. Or should I do this? Um, I like that. I'm going to definitely use that tree for sure. So let's make a couple. I don't like that tree. We're going to go with the, we're going to go with the Derwent. Okay. So what am I doing? Someone tell me what I'm doing, please, because I've lost my. Oh, I bet wet silk. Yeah. Wow. That would be cool. Well, does it wick out? I would imagine, right? It would wick out, right? Tie when you put ink tents on them. So you get this like the little what do they call it, like a watercolor bloom type effect. That would be very pretty. I'm gonna try this. I Now you really have to do a little bit more painting, and I we'll try it. I'll do another tree, so one tree can dry. This will be the tree that's got the little branches. I need a thingy. Let's see. It's the willow. I like the willow, even though that's a darker. But I did like that green I just used. What was that? Let's try this. Is Frida leaving? Did you say Toots Frida? Bye, Frida. I can't read it. Uh, hmm. Let's try this. I'm probably going to go back to drawing it because my hand's not that steady. I think that's the wrong green too. Well, who said the trees couldn't be blue, right? What the hell did I pick up? Mullet green. Duh. Picked up the wrong green, folks. Duh. Yeah, mullet green. I wanted the. I want that one. What I just used? Hooker's green. No, I don't want Hooker's green. I want oak. Oh, come on. Iron green. Now, isn't that ridiculous? Ionian green. Gosh. I wonder if I can put that on top of that. I'll try. Oh, yeah. That'll be a short tree. Let's see. We're going to do this tree that was kind of. Let's just make them look watercolory. What do you think? I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. I don't really normally wouldn't do this. The watercolor is here. It's Carol. Oh my God, did you see Carol in watercolor? That is just incredible. Kim, I can't ignore red wine either. Oh, okay. Thank you, Guy. Are we drinking red wine in the morning? Mhm. Or for an evening beverage? I'm curious. Curious minds want to know. All right, let's do. I mean, I can just make my own trees. They have very simple trees. I could do a whole bunch of trees like that. So let's do a couple like that and make them bigger because I want to fill up the spaces. So let me just, all right, I'm just gonna, let's just do this. Let's try this. So you get a whole forest here. I could just do that. All right, let's do this. You can just make them all a little different. That's all. Let's use the. I think the willow. I think I gotta pick out a darker brown. Let's try this darker brown, madder brown. Let's see how madder brown is. Ooh, madder brown is madder. Okay. Let's turn this upside down. Paint some trees over here. Just gotta keep them about the same size as that. Okay. Let's do one of these, which is that lighter green. I can do the hunter's green. I'm gonna do the brown first. I'm gonna do that madder brown's really mad. I'm gonna do the willow. Yeah, we'll do the willow. Let's try the willow. Mhm. Okay, let's do a couple of those while we're at it. Hello to everybody. I think, oh, that's good. Carol got to do some watercolor yesterday. She was watching a big laser machine. They're laser cutting all these wonderful Canadian woodland creatures for their business that that they have. I'm going to do some of these really simple ones up here too. So I'm just going to do some tree trunks here. I like this willow. Okay. Pam. Hi, Pam. So you had an encounter with a real bear. So good to see you. I'm making a birthday card for my son, and his nickname is Bear. It's funny. And here's the bear that's going on the card. This is a bear from a bear stamp I carved. What? Tomato? No, tomatoes only have butter if you go to Janet's house. Hi, Terry. I don't know what that means. Is she making stewed tomatoes, perhaps? I'm confused. Mm. Well, the hunter's green I'm going to use for this. Let's see. Let's see how this is going to go. I don't know. We'll try. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. This is just going to kind of go around this here like so. It's the right color. But it's really raining. Holy crap. Ooh, I like that. It's kind of very stylized. I know you can't hear it, but I can. Oh, the poor birdies. I guess I'm missing the whole thing about butter and tomatoes with Brenda. She's not saying her tomatoes taste like butter. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. You're doing the old bear tactic, right? They're going to break into the cabin to eat the cracker crumbs. We gotcha. Grandma, that's not nice. Oh, your gnat murdering comment. Yes, confusion does reign supreme. It is pretty funny though. But in reality, those bears can be pretty aggressive. There have been some really horror stories of campers being attacked by bears. I mean, they can be pretty aggressive, from what I understand, especially around if you're like in a camp area or and there's garbage cans. They really want to. And it ain't Yogi and Boo Boo either, who were smarter than the average bear, as you recall. All right, I kind of did that in a little bit so I have lines to follow. Let's see how this is going to turn out. Simple pine trees, just triangle, right? On top of a triangle, top of a triangle. And so here's some more trees. It's a little darker. Come up here a little bit more so you can see me a little bit better. I'm running out of water. I'm going to try it without. I'm going to do a triangle. Ooh, I got plenty of water. That's what I probably should have done in the first place, jerk. That was too much water. Then I'll use it. I'm going to cut them out. Whoops. Oops, 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 I'm tripping. Okay. I'm just gonna cut some of these out just to see what we got. I'm not sure we're the right side. I'm not gonna use the pencil ones. I use the watercolor ones. Let's see what we got. Oh, don't do that, Ian. Come on, really? I'll come in and do this. It was not supposed to rain. What time is it? It's supposed to stop raining by now. I guess the weather people didn't get the message, huh? I'm just gonna cut this up and then I'm gonna go in and cut the fur. Let's see. Just do a little trim here. Like that. Get a little ziggy zaggy thing here. I have a whole bunch of more of those paper cutout scenes that I want to try. I was showing people earlier this book that I have that has all sorts of scenes, and it's just cut out paper. Seaside scenes, dog park scenes, which I think that would be a lot of fun since a lot of people have dogs. I did add a kitty to my my thing I made. A little girl playing with a kitty. Come on. Can't see what I'm doing. Man, I can't wait to see. A couple of more weeks. Just to think I could have had that done Tuesday of this week, but I couldn't because I had the doctor's appointment. I could not cancel. There. All right, let's just get this little bit of white out. Let's see what it's going to look like. This is I'm not sure I like the blue, but that doesn't matter. I can change that. I've got all sorts of like this color might be better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna I have more of this stuff. I like this color better. And maybe a thin strip of blue in the background for the sky, but I think I'm gonna use that as the background for the trees. And I've got a lot of that. I bought a whole pack of actually Mo gave me a pack of cardstock, different colors like muted color cardstock for Christmas. She done good. She's quite the artist in her own right. A bear one. Oh, really? Do you electrify? Are there bear issues in Tahoe? I guess with all those people around. Is Pam still here? Pam, did you do any jelly plate printing with the boys? I know that was a thought that you had. Were you able to do any of that with the kids? I'll have to make some other trees different sizes. Hi, Keeks. Like this. Not sure I like these trees, but we'll stick them in anyway. She didn't answer. Trying to make some bigger trees. Let's see. No. Oh, we have the youngest today while they ski, so I'll do it with him. Okay. Now, someone said you're on tomorrow night. Is that right? Like, like your old 10 p.m. or something your time? No snowing for the cat lady. No skiing. I mean, I skied a little bit when I was a little kid, but we didn't have really any ski slopes on Long Island. There were some snowy hills, but you would not call that skiing. But mm, my sons did a lot of skiing. Where they grew up, they actually had ski club from fourth grade on. Every Friday night, they'd take the kids up to the slopes, and they'd have lessons and then ski. So they were skiing all through elementary school. And then my oldest son got into snowboarding. We had our share of ski accidents. Richard dislocated his shoulder. Richard, David was sledding on a neighbor's front lawn. He was very little. He was only 5. He was in one of those plastic sleds. And a bigger kid jumped on him and ended up breaking his leg. Spiral fracture of the tibia. Poor little guy. He was so little he fit in the back seat of a Volkswagen Rabbit. We took him to the hospital. He had this little tiny cast with little tiny itty bitty crutches for a 5-year-old. So he had a fair share of broken bones and stitches and stuff like that. Broken nose. Dislocated finger from football. Now, I'm not sure I'm happy with this. I know people you're going to groom, but let me get this. Let me get this first, and then I can take another look at it. But oh, hmm. Oh, the bed's not comfortable. Yeah. Ugh, that's too dark, isn't it? Damn it. Oh, I guess I don't have any more of that sage. What do I got here? That's too dark too. Oh, food. Oh, look. Here's the template. How close was I? Oh, look. That's the template. I can make that a whole lot bigger. I think I'll do that. Ah, what am I doing? That's too dark, but you know what? It's okay. We'll figure it out. All I have to do is finish this by today. It's got to get in the mail tomorrow for him to get it. Birthday's the 16th. I don't even know what day that is. Oops. I still haven't done my taxes. I should really have to play bridge today, this morning, and this evening, and this afternoon. Somehow we'll get it all done, right? Dang taxes. Uh, would that lighten it up? I do have vellum. Okay, because I have to find it. I know where it is. It's just it's not in this room. It's in the other room. You do have. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't really. It's really not a good idea. But sometimes I don't have good ideas. That's a much easier curve. Just as a guide. Nothing like working in a maze in a jungle. Shit. Nice and slow. Take your time. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was a good cut, folks. Woo. How about this? That would add some really awesome texture. I like it. Okay. And the big trees, just a couple of big trees, and he's going to be popping out in front of it. I'm going to use that because David will get a kick out of that. He won't, he'll want to know what that is. The book with the trees. Yes, here they come. Hi, Cal. It's called How to Draw Almost Everything. And I use this all the time. Um, Chica, Chikayata. I got it on Amazon. How to Draw Almost Everything. All of my zoo stamps, I've used the animals in here. I put a whole bunch of new characters on my thing that I made out of here. It's just filled with how to draw everything. And a lot of it is step by step. It's incredible. I love this little book. I love it. I use it all the time. I reference it all the time. Some animals, there's kitties and polar bears and bears. I got the bear out of here. There's the bear right there. There's the bear that I carved step by step by step by step by step. And there it is as a stamp. Yeah, it's a great little book. Learn and so yeah, that's it. Because I need references. Did you use it with the kids? Oh, thank you, Jenny Roberts. I've used it with my grandsons. Oh my God, it is pouring, coming down sideways, folks, sideways. So I'm going to use this as the background because the texture of this is just awesome. And I'm going to make big trees. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Are those trees big enough? Let me see. Well, I'm going to copy these and see what we get. Yes, well, yeah. While I do that, you can see, look at the finished city. These are all, that's a character from that book. There's a little, that's a wolf. That's from that book. Owl, airplane, bird. Oh, that's good, that one. But I used that for a reference too. Sandy. Oh, oh my God, Terry, it does. Ah, and I have a Richard Scarry book. Oh my God, brilliant. It does remind me of Richard Scarry. Good call. Maybe that's what inspired the lady that inspired me. I couldn't stop starting to make pigeons to put pigeons down here. Look, I even made a pigeon that I drew out of from that book. I got a little tiny pigeon. And a couple of pigeons down here. But it is a Richard Scarry. Very much so. I even have a Richard Scarry book. Sorry about that. Should have printed it out on cardstock, dumbass. Uh, yeah, I think pigeons are a must, right? And I like that pigeon. So I'm going to do the pigeon. Let me just see. I don't know. If I had done this on cardstock, let's just see what we got here. I'm just going to see if I cut this all out. Let's just see. I take this, maybe this, this. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. We'll see. This is just regular printer paper, and it's really thin. Um, I don't have anything for him for his birthday this year. And you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. He doesn't care. We've had this conversation before. I usually kind of pay attention to when we have conversations, what he's talking, what he's into, and I might pick up a clue as to something I can get him. But I got nothing this year. Kind of too late. He loves Cadbury eggs and strawberry licorice. And I sent that to him one year, but I don't think I can probably get Cadbury eggs. It's after Easter. Maybe I can get them. It's too late to send him anything now. They have that really very expensive, ridiculously expensive designer licorice that they used to advertise. And I'm like, I got that for him one year, and he said it was okay. It was like with shipping, it was like $75 for. Is that Safia? Safia, good afternoon to you. I know. It's good to see you. Hopefully, I'll see you later this evening, right? I got to keep an eye on the clock. It's 8:30. God, folks, I didn't have any coffee this morning. Do you know how I rolled out of bed? I was late, didn't have any coffee made. Well, I proved myself that I can actually function without coffee. Fortunately, they have coffee made at the club. So I can get some coffee when I go to play bridge. Watch, this will be the one morning they don't have coffee. I don't know whether they're going to play bridge because these people don't like to go out in the rain. No, they don't. It's like my bridge partner texted me once and said, I'm not going out in the monsoon. I won't be there. And it's a monsoon right now. I mean, it's hurricane like rain right now. No hurricane. Like, I shouldn't be obsessing about the rain, but we need rain so badly. All right, let's see where we're going with this. I think I've cut enough that I can. Gonna have to get out the old X-Acto blade. You folks are probably thinking, why the hell doesn't she just paint the damn things? They're not that hard. And they're not. And I'm not saying that I won't eventually end up painting them. Well, I'm glad to know that my roof doesn't leak. They put a new skylight in my kitchen and they put the roof on, and that thing rattles. Hi, Michelle. I know. Unfortunately, I should really check my messages. I'm serious. That you mentioned that. Let me just go, let me check my messages. Be right back. Wouldn't be surprised me if they decided that they didn't want to get wet. No, you haven't. Okay. Don't want to lose the bear. What was I doing? Exacto blade. Exactly. So Angie's not here. Yes. Mhm. Blade's not lined up. I hate that. Come on. It is nice to have your work area, a big cutting mat. I watch a lot of these really very, awesome collages. And they all use X-Acto blades and they go in there, whip, 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 whip. They don't go whip, 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 whip. They don't make the sound effects, but they just, I just want to see what this is going to look like with this cutout. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Janet, hi, Janet. There goes. Oh, wow. Yeah, they say there's a housing shortage, but they're building housing that people can't afford. So I don't know how that solves the problem. They built hundreds of condo units out here across from an outdoor mall, and they're called stadium condos or whatever, because there's this baseball stadium. Starting at this is not going to sound like a lot from someone who's like in like where uh, Pam is, but they're starting at $210,000. I guess that doesn't, that is a lot of money. So you're just starting out. I don't know where those people that live in those condos, where they work. There's no work here. They must commute to Melbourne. I mean, Orlando. You certainly wouldn't want to be commuting now with gasoline prices. Can't imagine what your gas is in California. It's got to be over $5 a gallon, I would assume, right, Pam? We're at 4.25. Oh no, that's awful, Brenda. I'm surprised that maybe. Oh wow, that's a shame. And it was renovated, and someone bought it, right? Paid it whatever it was asking for, and they tore it down to. That's just sad. Oh, I see blue sky. I see sky. Isn't that a song? Let me do this. What time is it? Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to go, folks. This group starts a little bit later than the other group, fortunately. The other group, we were already playing bridge by this time yesterday morning. All right. Let me just take a peek to see what this is going to look like. I might end up painting them anyway. I think I'd want, well, you know what? So I wouldn't mind. Some of these sticking out. I wouldn't mind these sticking out at the top. Cut this here. Bear's going to be like here, wishing him a happy birthday. I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. Well, it's something. It's a possibility. Yeah, I think that there's definitely a possibility here. Um, cut these off and have the pine trees in the middle, or even come down here. But yeah, I have to go, folks. I'm so sorry. Tune in. Probably be working on this tomorrow morning or this afternoon when I get back. Open up the chat room. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And Pam, it's so good to see you. And it's also good to see everybody. And someone said you're back on tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Um, so I didn't think that's what it said on the schedule, but I could be wrong. I'll check in to see. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you again for getting up and keeping me company and keeping the Pam channel going. If you can't be good, be careful. Thank you. Bye bye. If you can't be good, be careful and be hopeful.